Assalamu alaikum. 1 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Chaudhry Samir Ashraf. Chief Election Commissioner has chaired NACTA meeting and discussed the security-related matters for the general elections. Funeral prayers of 128 martyrs were offered in their ancestral areas of Mastung district. Supreme Court was informed today Federal Investigation Agency has issued red warrant to bring back former Finance Minister Ishaq Dar to the country. An occupied Kashmir chairman of all parties Hurriyat Conference says Kashmiri people are pursuing a peaceful movement to achieve their right to self-determination. Now the news in detail. A meeting chaired by Chief Election Commissioner Sardar Muhammad Raza Khan in Islamabad today discussed the security-related matters for the general elections. NACTA officials briefed the meeting about the security threats faced by leaders of political parties. The Commission was also apprised about the arrangements being made for security of political leaders and contesting candidates. The meeting came in the wake of recent terror attacks in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Balochistan, which among scores of people also claimed the lives of two contesting candidates. The funeral prayers of 128 martyrs were offered in their ancestral areas of Mastung district last night. Later, their corpses were buried in their ancestral graveyards. These people were martyred in a suicide bomb attack on a corner meeting of Balochistan Awami Party in Drainghar area of Mastung district yesterday. The funeral prayer of Nawab Sada Mir Siraj Raisani, leader of Balochistan Awami Party, who was also martyred in the tragic incident, will be offered at Ayub Stadium at 4:30 p.m. this afternoon. Later, his dead body will be brought to his ancestral village, Kanak, in Mastung district for burial. Meanwhile, all political parties which are going to take part in the upcoming general elections have announced to observe 3-day mourning to demonstrate solidarity with the people martyred and injured in the elections. US, Saudi Arabia, and OIC have strongly condemned the Mastung and Banu blasts. Election Commission of Pakistan has directed Ministry of Water and Power not to carry out load shedding on 25th and 26th of this month. The directions have been issued in a letter written to the Secretary of Water and Power. The Commission has directed the Ministry to ensure uninterrupted supply of power on the polling day. Federal Investigation Agency has issued red warrant to bring back former Finance Minister Ishaq Dar to the country. The Attorney General informed the Supreme Court today about the progress made so far for the return of Ishaq Dar to the country. The Attorney General said that Ishaq Dar will be brought back through Interpol. Hearing of the case has been adjourned for 2 weeks. Meanwhile, Chief Justice Saqib Nisar visited Polyclinic Hospital in Islamabad today. The Chief Justice met with the patients and their attendants and inquired about the medical facilities being provided at the facility. He also inspected the quality of medicines at the pharmacy of Polyclinic. Ministry of Law has issued notification for the trial in jail of convicted former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif and his convicted daughter Maryam Nawaz. Accountability Court will hold its next hearing in Al Azizia Steel Mills and Flagship Investment References case in Adhyala Jail in Rawalpindi. The U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for Education and Cultural Affairs, Mary Royce, says the United States in Pakistan's largest market with bilateral trade dropping 663 billion rupees this year. Speaking at the International Conference of Pakistan-U.S. Alumni Network in Islamabad, she said whether it is supporting tourism to technical education, American-Pakistani connections in all fields will only benefit both our countries. In occupied Kashmir, chairman of All Parties Hurriyat Conference, Sayyid Ali Gilani has said that Kashmiri people are pursuing a peaceful movement to achieve their right to self-determination. In a statement in Srinagar today, he said Kashmiris will never succumb to the state terrorism unleashed by India to suppress their struggle. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com Radio Pakistan News Officials.